only split, but my aim was made strong. By the end of the Almighty, we forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help the sing? These songs of freedom is all I ever had. Redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. Number two, ourselves can free our mind. I've no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. Our love shall kill our pride.
We would like to start the afternoon session immediately, so as usual, as children of the Creator, may I invite a volunteer to lead us in a short prayer.
Kwesi, Addison.
emotional intelligence first aid. We all understand the concept of first aid. So for instance, when you are in the house, you can have paracetamol, maybe, I don't know, iodine or something, those types, right? And then a little bit of things that when something happens immediately, you can apply them before you rush the person to the hospital. And that is the same idea I want us to apply this afternoon. We're going to do one or two exercises and enjoy it. My focus is going to be on the children, but as time moves on, I will be chipping in something that will help the parent as well. I know that we'll have an opportunity to also speak to the heads, the workers, the staff one day. So, why the need for somebody to be emotionally intelligent? We're going to explain what emotions are. Probably why the need for us to be intelligent when it comes to our youth. But first and foremost, why should I worry these young ones with the knowledge and ability to manage their emotions? The answer is very simple. There is only one knowledge that when you lack it, whatever you have prepared to build up yourself, you can end up destroying it. Right? Last 2 months, something happened. I have a video here, but for lack of time, we'll not be able to show it. This is a gentleman that decided to beat his own child who was below 2 years. Seriously beat him as if he's fighting with an elderly person. That was called on one. We issued a statement into the air, and I promised that in less than 24 hours, this man had been arrested. Thanks be to God, the man was arrested somewhere in the water region a day or two. And when the man was picked up, he was still cursing the people that broke the news, because they put some money on his head and picked the people get to know that. Now, this is a man who had an affair with a wife, and the wife carried the child for 9 months. But the child that is 1.5 years, this man decided to beat the child. When you watch the video, most of you will cry. So the question is, why is this man doing that to his own child? That means there's a particular knowledge the man is lacking. And this knowledge, when you lack it, whatever you attempt yourself, it will destroy you. So I have a case study for you. A student that killed herself. The student did not look at the university that has gone into her education, but killed herself. She did not empathize with the father and mother, thinking that when I am not there, what will happen to these people? No. So this is a child, a very good child, who attended a brilliant secondary school, reading mechanical engineering and did NUS. Something happened and the child decided to kill herself, forgetting about all the investment that had gone into because of lack of emotional intelligence. So today we're going to use that as the case for our last case, and I'm going to give a strategy that when some of these things happen and bad things happen to you, you can overcome them. So basically, emotional intelligence is so important because it is the only knowledge that will help you in times of difficulties able to navigate around every challenge. And it's not a respect of anybody. Right? So I'll show you something and you see that emotion is not a respect of anybody. And I'm also happy because all of you have notes. Right? Everybody, I know you're going to take your notes away. So the first thing I want you to note is that emotion is not a respect of a qualification or a position. Just yesterday, NDC agreed to have an election, but today they are fighting all over. I don't think when they were going, they told their wife that we are going to elections and there will be fight. No. In the process of the election, something happened. They couldn't control their temper. They didn't go wrong or went wrong. Today is all over the youth. The good thing that they want to do has been destroyed by that small act of inability to control emotions. Do you remember at the NPC, we did beginning of this year, went to Parliament, and some of them decided to chew papers. I hope you've seen it. Yes, but if their child who is 6 years in the house chew paper, they will find a king and beat the child. So the question is, why were they at that age, professors and doctors chewing papers? They were moved by emotions before they realized they've done what they wouldn't have been doing under normal circumstances. So basically, what there is an emotion. There are a lot of definitions for emotions, but I love it because there are 3 things I want you to take from here. An emotion is a mental state. That's the first thing you have to know. There's no emotion that begins from the stomach. Are you sad? Are you happy? Are you frustrated? Are you disappointed? Are you anxious? They are all something that begins from the brain. Now, it can come out without you doing anything for it. Right? So it arises spontaneously without conscious effort to make it happen. That means when you set out your day, probably you have not prayed and God will let you get angry. But in the course of your activities of the day, anger will proceed. That means you may not have done anything for it. This also is an indication that we will not have control over the source of emotions that come to us. My mothers will tell you, including myself, and when we started relationship, nobody goes to the church and pray that God, let it disappoint me, let it disappoint me. But in the course of relationship, something will come and disappointment is past. I was disappointed through many occasions. But the beauty is that don't allow the disappointment to take the better part of you. The last thing is that it has a physiological change. That means every emotion will demonstrate to you that I am here. That is why you can see someone, when you look at the face, you ask the person, how are you? The person says, I am fine. But you yourself, you do not agree in your head. The person is telling you, I'm fine. Why are you doubting? Also, the facial expression. Emotion is being expressed in the face. And one of the ways to be emotionally intelligent as a youth is to pay attention to some of these micro expressions. So that when you see your friend's face, and the face tells you that this is a disturbed face, what can you do as a friend to support that person? I was in Nigeria in 2018 to speak on emotional resilience for students. And I picked an example from Nigeria. A student who was in nursing had a challenge in one of the courses. So the friends were teasing the friend. That means these friends don't understand the power of emotions. They don't know that the emotion that have visited the friend can destroy the friend. So they added more negative emotions to the friend. So the friend went to the dormitory. One called a Nigerian name, right? From James, where are you? And the friend said, I am in heaven. In 1 hour's time, the news was broken together. The friend has taken his life. Emotion. Your own friend. So from today, when you see your friend disturbed, it is not up to you to go and add more negative emotions. It's up to you to empathize with the person. It's up to you to rather support the person. It's up to you to look for opportunity to see how you can help this person. That is the only way, because one day, the same person that has been disturbed and you are teasing will be the head mistress. And you bring in your child, and when you enter the head mistress of it, you see that your friend that you are teasing because of the struggling in my body sitting on that seat. That is where you begin to remember that you did something that was not done. Now, there are 7 basic universal emotions here. That does not mean there are only 7 emotions. We have about 1,000 emotions, but most of them categorize or put under any of these. So for instance, joy, excitement, happy, they are all the same emotions. But this emotion is experienced by everybody in this world. Right. Now, Mr. Addison, what then is an emotion? Or what then is emotional intelligence? I want to send you to one, but I want you to have a look at what is here. Perceiving emotions, understanding Managing emotions and using emotions gives you the ability to be emotionally intelligent. But in the simplest form, when we say somebody is mathematically good, I hope you understand. Is that not it? Emotionally intelligent means the person is very good when it comes to managing emotions. So when the person is angry, he will not pick a gun and shoot a friend and go to his home. When the person is angry, when he's teased in the school, she will not fight the colleague. You go to the head mistress or go to the house mistress and report that this is what someone is doing. You will not go and pick something and go. There is a gentleman who must be called the devil. This gentleman, because of the name, remember, emotions have ability to change what is within you. So anybody here that is carrying a very negative name, you have to be very careful. You don't live by it. This guy was called devil. So two friends were fighting, and then he was fighting somebody, and then another friend in a school in Kwesi. So one friend, very calm person, the only son of the parent, went in and separated him. And then the devil said, "Who are you to make peace when I'm here?" And then they picked some sharp knife and killed the person's only son. So when I heard the name of the boy, I said, if I had been to the school, I would have said something that the head mistress or the headmaster would have done some diligence to ensure that even the guy kids, if they are negative, we need to be very careful because they will need to fulfill that, fulfilling all prophecies. Very, very important. The woman went in and what you were explaining something and said, "Wow, I've destroyed my child." I said, "Tell me the story." He said, "I told my child that you are very stupid. Mama, who's the is looking for population. And in terms of mental state, as soon as they drop them, I am master. Do the things that you must have. Are you with me? So what guidance are you carrying? When you move from here and get to the school, let your friend change that guidance. They will lose your spirit. Don't put me up with it. There's no gear I want to have. Right? So, emotional intelligence simply means to have the ability to manage especially negative emotions. When you are disturbed, what do you do? When you are afraid and unsure about the essence, what do you do? Do you go to and sleep or you get people that are very good in that course so that they help you? If you just go and sleep, thinking that I will never be good in mathematics and you receive fail, that means you are not emotionally intelligent. And when you have a friend and speak to a friend that I'm not good here, can you help me? Let's go to the friend, let's have some lessons. And the friend is able to help you and you pass at the end of the day, you are emotionally intelligent. Because when you became anxious, you turn the anxiety into something that is good. Are you with me? Good. Now, emotional intelligence therefore refers to your ability to recognize, interpret, and want to worry you too much. But what I want genetics, right, upbringing and environment contribute to somebody's emotional intelligence. Remember, very soon I'm going to give you a few things about emotions, and you see that emotions are contagious. For what or what, all of that is being equal. When you show kindness to the children in the house, you go out to show kindness. When you empathize with the children's mother, you go out to display empathy. Remember, the adults here, we the parent. Research has shown that when children see you empathizing with their mother, having a very good relationship with their mother, they see it as doing for them, and they reward you in their own way. But when you portray the parent and these children are watching, to be surprised, they don't have the words, they don't have the power to say it. But when the time comes, they will be referring. But when you hit the mother, they feel it because of the umbilical cord. Very, very important parents. Now, Mr. Addison, now some of you, when you hear my voice and you don't even see my face, you remember that. Since I remember this place, when I got to the gate, so we have a program here, then one gentleman said, so when people hear my voice, it can be a form of identification. So now, we want to treat emotions as a human being. So we're going to know something about emotions. the first thing I want you to know about emotions, like I said, I am Mr. Emotions. For instance, I am Mr. Anger. You as a student treat me that I am okay. Don't say that anger is distracting or anger is not good. For you to be able to manage your emotions, treat every emotion or a feeling as okay or good. And it's like I'm frustrated, disappointed, discouraged. You are telling me that this is okay. One student told me, said, everyone is there, I start out in the house, I will be angry, you will be at the back, and you are shocked. I'm very happy that you are disappointed and frustrated because there's no way you can stop frustration and disappointment in your life. But there's a way to manage it, even when you can. That's no request from you. So all emotions are okay. The reason why all emotions are okay is that we are all human beings. Just like our religious denomination, we all believe that somebody created us. The person created us in his own image. And when God created the heavens and the earth in Genesis 1:10 years back, on the sixth day, he stood somewhere and made a profound statement and said, all that I have created are good. It's included emotions. So emotion is also part of creation. So emotions are not bad. Now, let me be quick to add that, but not all behaviors are acceptable or simple. The fact that somebody has caused you to be angry does not give you the legal backing to go and kill the person or take the person's life. No. Your behavior must be acceptable to the societal norms and the legal implications. And that's the beauty of it. So God has given us ability to manage emotions that comes to us. But we must treat them as okay and learn the valuable lessons from them. When I started my project, I thought I was smart. So, Christmas, everybody has finished all his money. Then I will put trainings in January and February. Nobody was attending. That does not mean that I have to stop going until the next day. I must learn the valuable lesson. We get this class. I will be the way to treat the person that makes this guy. You have to push it somewhere, mind, or maybe. I've learned the valuable lesson. That disappointment and frustration that came to me. That means that emotion that came as through my own act is good. Because it has taught me the lesson to be real. Anybody that has made this and that have encountered an emotion, when emotion takes you off, that's the end of you. When I started this project, I worked on a white man for good 3 years. And the man disappointed me big time. My wife became frustrated. I've been sitting down for 3 years, going all over the country, picking up data. So we got to a time, took a friend of mine that asked me not to stop. I would have put a hold to what I was doing. For 3 years, no one. But today, because I was able to manage and did not wait, we are making progress in life. I did not pray that the man should disappoint me. Take my footprint, then they give the amount of money, and no point to me. It's better than when you do me to buy, I got to know that serious amount of money in pounds has been given to my party for me to expand activities in Ghana and Africa. So I opt out. When you go around and see Sister Africa, I started Sister Africa director, but no more. Right? So emotions must not be suppressed. When you see your friend that is crying because of the failure in mathematics, you don't go and say, why are you crying? Are you the only person that can feel you? Look at you. Look at your life. You see your life? No. When you do that, you are suppressing that emotion. What you have to do very soon, I'm going to teach you. You need to validate your friend's emotion. And that is the only way you can do it. So you go and say, oh my gosh, I know you did not do well in mathematics. But let me tell you, there's going to be a chance for those who did not do well to write it. What I'm going to do is that I'm going to help you every 1 hour of my studies to help you with mathematics. You are validating your friend, telling your friend that you are not that stupid no matter how this challenge, I am here to support you. When you do that, your friend will open up, you'll be able to support you. But when you belittle the emotions of your friend will not see you as a good friend. will run away from you, and the exit plan may not be best for you. You hear that your friend has done something dangerous, and then you blame yourself that I should have done something. Are you with me? So let us be very careful how we handle our friends' emotions. Not all perceptions are genuine. Emotions is telling you that when emotions are visited, you remember. Not all perceptions are genuine. Most of the time, something will drop into our head. We move on to take our action, and when we put on the logical thinking, we ask ourselves, then they are valuable process. Also, perceive something happened at India when I was on Pampas. I don't TV, Pampas, I don't know, Coffee TV, now Coffee TV. I talk about this in this Addison. Something happened in Mass. The one went to, how do you call it, market is to buy items, left the phone there. Unknown to her, the phone is in the market. She boarded the truck, and the Rastaman came and side her. Perception is all. Rastaman never someone that will be watching it. Mobile. If you put fears on me, for the same you are better than me. If you are very person, I don't be opportunity. So when these things happen, chemicals within your body will be released. That is why when you tell people that I will die, you will die and you will bury. Because you do things that dead people do. I mean, your words are very powerful. So the woman, the gentleman, unfortunately for the gentleman, alighted before the woman. And the dignity, heart of dignity. When the man got down, it occurred to the woman that somebody sat beside you. You think that the person is a thief, is an armed robber, they can do anything. So strike quickly. The phone was nowhere to be found. They bounced on the gentleman, and the gentleman was killed. It's a story, it's a true story. Pampas. The woman got to go. Now you are saying that the person has stolen something. So in emotional intelligence, one of the things that you have to do to ensure that your perception is actually a reality, to do a simple reality check. This is your ability to look at the corresponding between what you have perceived and what is actually happening. So if you do that as a thief and I'm taking your, how do you call it, your phone, why don't you search me? Are you getting my point? Yes, people they want to agree to you. So this gentleman was killed. The man got home. He managed to get the phone. As I'm sitting here now, if something happened and my phone is somewhere, they will call Addison and the last person I've spoken to. Then probably the normal person or something. Then they will say, whose number is this? Why you say, we saw the phone call, who is this number? So something happened and the woman, they managed to get the phone to the woman. The woman decided to keep the information to herself. 50 years, the woman did not voice out. On one full day, blood is still at water. The blood of the innocent soul was dry. The woman has to appeal and give himself out to the Lord. You have done something that you will regret forever. Why? Because something dropped into your head. And that is the challenge for me. Because of one favor, I am not good. I am foolish. I am disappointed. And I am this. Drop into your head. So very soon I'm going to give you those strategies. This is what we call the beliefs. If you can manage the beliefs and assumptions within your head, the end result will be good. Are you with me? Very, very important. Emotions must be rested well. Right? Emotions will rise, they have to go to bed. But they need to rest on a good bed. And I will give you a practical example. Right? I used to work in a particular bank. Now in that bank, every 24th of December, we are giving a bonus. So if I've ended, I remember those things, if I've ended 4,000, 2012, they will add another 4,000 something, so it's almost 8,000. 2012 became 13, became 14, became 15. When I was going, I called my wife, sweetheart, I said, that. I said, come around, what do you need? He started laughing. Because Papillon didn't want. Then I said, he said, Brazilian, I said, who is my time? How many of the Brazilian? I feel like I do my calculation. 0 Brazilian, he said 5. I said, make it 10. I said, what do you want spend the Christmas that I want to go to Dubai. I will rush him over to take Ghana from Dubai before we come to Ghana. There was a joy in the house. I called my Addison with Addison. I sorted all of them out. I called the family back home in the village. I talked to all of them. I did my budget. Still, I was standing on my leg door because I know the one was coming. Emotions will come. They need to be rested well. Your ability to rest your negative emotions too much, your relationship, even in the home and at the workplace and in the school. So I left home and I went to work. I know that the MD has taken his bonus and is outside to provide for the family for almost 2 weeks in America. So that shows that bonus was not there. So 3:30 no alert on my phone. You have paid the original one, but the bonus, no. 3:35. 4 o'clock no alert. So I was in an air conditioning room in my office, but I started sweating. Then 4:30 I saw a call coming from the personal assistant of the MD. He said, Mr. Addison, what is it? Mr. Addison, what is it? How many times have I called? I said 3 times. Mr. Addison, the bonus did not come. All of a sudden, my hand started shaking. My legs were hard, sweating in an air conditioning room. I banged the phone, came out of the office, ran into my car, and the gate man is a very private woman, so he saw something in the rest. He did not waste time. Open the thing for me and I hit the N1. When I hit the N1, I saw a woman in her car, very nice, driving gently, and I started speaking to the woman in my car. The woman is in her car in an air condition, 50 meters between both of us. But I started speaking to the woman. Emotions. Look at them. Look at them. When they confuse their husbands and they buy cars for them for all ways and then these girls, when they buy cars for them, they will come to the room, come and disturb us. The woman, they don't know what to do. Thinking to myself, lucky for me, nothing happened on the road and I entered my house. I'm carrying my frustration. Because of lack of emotional intelligence, I did not know the source. I did not know that something has been threatened that is going to bring up frustration in me. So when I entered, I saw Martha, who have asked what she eat, and she was very happy, thinking that from tomorrow everything is going to come. Watching TV. I said, Martha, you watch TV. Watch TV. If you have reduced the amount of time you watch TV, your result are, hey, Martha is not the best student in Ghana, but at least he has done doing something by labor. Then my wife heard my voice. On top of my voice, it's not an issue on the top of the table. So she came in from the kitchen and said, I said, don't darling. Don't darling. Oh, darling, say not happy, but look at my voice. People that are not happy, that have this speak. So my voice is very, I'm speaking on top of my voice. I said, don't, darling. Whenever they do something, want to correct them, you come from nowhere and you come in. So my wife, I don't know how he managed to get back to the kitchen, whether he went back or 10, something like that. That was it. 5 o'clock, dinner is ready. It's been said. Nobody is coming to the table. Now my question is, this frustration that I've gone and put on my father, what have you gone to do? Nothing. So because of your friend, you want to kill yourself against your own parent who have invested so much in you because of your friend. So when emotions come, we need to rest them well. But to rest them well, there might be a strategy for us. And that is one of the things we're doing today. I don't want to waste too much time here, right? These are some of the good things that comes to students when emotional intelligence is being practiced in the school. We call it the social emotional learning. Students who are aware of their emotions and manage them well can demonstrate caring and concern for others. Establish positive relationships, make responsible decisions, and handle social challenges constructively. Now, let's move on. I don't want to waste my time on the importance of the school. I will read the notes out. Schools that promote social emotional learning, they make sure that the norms are not that respect difference, right? And it also promotes relationships between the parents, the students, and then the school. Now, among the students, relationships are very, very important. So let's move to the first exercise we are going to do. The start said, the way you went and destroyed your family, what was the time? So I'm going to give you what I call emotional self-awareness. I should have known my own emotions when that time. And because of lack of knowledge, I did not know what was actually happening. So what then is emotional self-awareness? As you sit here now, do you know what you are feeling? Please get me one of the microphone. Wow, tell me what he or she is feeling. There's nothing like I am okay with emotions. You must make it. You must have the ability to make emotions. So one of the ways to build emotional intelligent children is to help them to identify and name emotions, so that when they go home and go to school and something happens, they can come and describe vividly to you what has happened. Mommy, I'm very frustrated. I'm very disappointed. There is a woman in Accra and a happy in the school. The teacher drew something in the small girl just to create, thinking that that girl does not have emotions. So one of the things I want the parents to take home is that children also have emotions as adults too. So we don't need to belittle the emotions of children. When we do that, we destroy them. So the small girl became disappointed and said, I'm not going to school again. For almost 3 weeks. So the parent came, and it's a very simple solution. The girl has an emotion. Although she's very little, 4 years, she's been hurt by. Let the woman get some chocolate, get some toppers. Let the teacher apologize to the 4 years. Tell you, the woman came, and all of them were laughing. I said, yes, you think he doesn't have emotion. Even 1 year, when they are going closer to hot water, they have tired, they are very focused, they are achievers, they want to go and touch, and you move it. You see what they do. Even at that age, to have like 4 years. Mommy, I will tell you, I love you, go to school. But when you show the thing, they understand. I mean, disrespectful. So the woman bought this thing from the house, they give it to Peter. Tell the teacher, I'm very sorry. Because his birthday will be on the same 20 something, they don't know. So pretend that the child took him, came to the house and said, Mommy, my teacher has given me my birthday in advance. And then that was okay. Children do have emotions. Are you with me? It's very, very important. So as we sit here now, what are you doing? Which school are you? Please help me. Which school are you? If you are poor, say Kwesi. Kwesi, let's get up for it. When you look at the grandmother, okay, what are you feeling? Don't tell me I'm okay. Tell me the particular feelings you have or an emotion. Wow. Okay. I will see you after the program. But you have been able to tell me especially 2 hours ago. And I know something, so I'm going to use you as a case. Are you getting my point? It's a very good case. When I finish, I'll give you one. Put your hands together. When you go to the program, sitting, I attended the book. So you are being what I was in the case. Okay, sit down. So you see, your sister has told me what he was feeling some 2 hours ago. Sad and all was speaking. So when you are emotionally self-aware, it means that you know what you are feeling at any point in time. I am very happy because I'm speaking to you people. Are you getting my point? And I'm having access to all the great men in Ghana now. I don't have problem with admissions. Are you getting my point? So very excited. So what are you feeling? Then my sister should know why he or she is feeling that. Are you getting my point? Because if you don't know the source, the reason, the cause, you may even punish other people unnecessarily. So once again, what was the reason reason for your, please, let me tell you. What was the reason for that? Can you tell us what you can't? Can you tell us the reason? Or the source? It just came to you. Wow, it's a very good question. I will explain. Put your hands together for me. You know, when emotions come, your rational thinking will be harder. So at a point in time, you may be behaving, but you don't know why you are doing that. And that's what is happening. Are you getting what? For instance, if you are not at 8 or 55, and when you sleep at 2 o'clock, you can't sleep again. The physiological is telling you something is bothering you, but your mind may not be there. You may be on charge in the school, but you are not able to connect to that. So your physiology must tell you that something is wrong. So it's not something that he can't pinpoint, but there's something wrong. If not, that emotion of sadness and frustration will never come. Are you getting my point? So you must know what you are feeling, and also you must recognize the impact of your feeling on others. I did not recognize my impact of my feeling on my family. If I recognized that, I wouldn't have done what I was doing. They are very happy for 24. If you don't have the money, why do you go and destroy them? But first, I did not even know that I did not train them. Now, you must also have the ability to differentiate between emotions. No emotion that will help you, and emotion that will fight against you. If you are happy, what you need for, there will be happiness. But even that one, you need to manage it well. Some people can tribute after work, they jump into the street, and not that they are wrong. 2 weeks before to Bible. That the way to separate happiness. So even in separation of people, you need to be very careful. So, for when you know something about your emotional state, the sources, different with them, and you know the impact, the next thing is how do you regulate it? So imagine my sister is sad, and she doesn't want to cry, or she doesn't want to do anything stupid. What will he do? I was at the one MBT a few years ago, and the gentleman said, Mr. Addison, when I am very angry, my hand will shake. I said, correct, or three points. My hand will shake. And I said, okay, so what can cause you to be angry? Right? So now, the first exercise I want us to do is this one. I want us to quickly do this one. Now, I'm going to give you a strategy to manage emotions when they come. And the very first one is to know your traits, your emotional traits. So all these things are the simple emotions. Now let's only take the anger, right? So all of, just write one thing that can cause you to be angry. Under the trait, I will come around and expect it. And I'll call 2 people to tell me. What one thing, I know all of you are Christians and very good Muslims, but just tell me one thing that when somebody do, you will be very angry. Just one thing. That is going to be your trigger to anger. So there's one boy at every was said, Mr. Addison, what can cause me angry is when you insult my mother. I say, put your hands together for you. Mommy's the boy. I'm going to talk about what I was saying. Yeah, I'm going to what's he saying? Yeah, I'm going to hey, I said what? He said, he needs to be here. So, his trigger to his anger, well, one of the sources is when you insult or disrespect the body. Are you with me? Have all of you been able to identify one thing that can make you angry? Good. A source of dead pain. Take the microphone. Go to that everything. When you are, what makes you angry?
When someone gives false accusations about
False accusations about you. Which you manifest. Did something happen to you?
I frown.
What? You cry? You frown the face. Are you getting my point? So all of a sudden you see the face being frowned. Now the same person. Now imagine that you want to regulate it for good. Are you getting my point? And you are angry but hairdressers have called you, and all of a sudden you can't take that front face to that face. What would you do? Or you don't want to fight, you don't want to cause commotion and that. If it was a dining time, what would you do to manage that?
To hide the
You do what?
I'm trying to hide.
You try to hide. Put your hands together for me. Okay, we are saying don't suppress them, but there's a way to do it in a very nice way. Are you getting my point? So what your friend was saying that I will run away, and all those things, these are the management skills. You run away, you take a deep breath, if there's a fight. And there's one voice that is Addison. When that one happens, I will go to the shower and start to bath. And I say, okay, so if you don't go to shower and bath, as soon as my hands start shaking, you are still standing there. You go down to bed. I say, put your hands together. Right? So to manage, he said, you go and bath and go to sleep. I said, hey, your management skills, that is water must be running all the time. Right? So we all have a different way of managing our emotions, and it's very, very good. You need to know yourself and tell yourself, this is how I manage. But in all, so far as you know the source, you must be able to God to prevent it coming in the first place. Prevention is better. Right? When I came, my dad said, oh, you can come to the door. Once I was still there, I was still forcing, but she was not understanding. I said, I want to go down there. So, oh, let us go together. Because I don't want to face you when I get here. We will fix that. It's not fixing it. I've allowed myself a particular emotion. So if you don't want to be afraid of the exam, you start studying on time. Every day you learn your math, you learn your English, you do this, you have your practice. So you are preventing that anxiety during the exam. It's better than to put your legs in the water for 24 hours. You get to the room, you can't take it, your mind is gone. Very tired. Now, remember I told you that emotion is not the respect of anybody. Do you see this one? It happened in Accra, Addison. This man is a popular man, very rich in Ghana. He went to the garage with the wife, and he parked in the garage and went away somewhere. So one of the garage guys came and told the woman, oh, you shouldn't have parked here. There was an exchange between the woman and the garage guy. You don't know what the woman told the husband when they returned. Do you know who happened? The gun was pulled out, shot the gentleman. The man is now in the hands of the law. This man is driving in Accra and is having a gun. Driving from Accra here, no gun. Not even the only thing I have is this one. That means the man is very rich, very high in the society. Are you getting my point? You want to meet you on the road there, you take this bus, nothing. You don't have a better life. Are you with me? So that tells you that somebody with this social status still he couldn't manage the emotions that he was taking out. Now this man is a teacher from Addison. He was called Appear in Ghana. The man killed himself, hanging himself on the tree, and left a note and said, I perceive my financial challenges will not come to an end. I'm sure one day I'll have the opportunity to teach you what we call optimism. Remaining resilient and bouncing back despite occasional setbacks. This must be taught in school for you to know that life is not a straightforward. So you say, I'll finish it, but when I finish, I will go to tech or whatever. When I finish, I'll work at ECD, I'll work at GC. All you want is G, the Ghana one. That place you can relax. So you work, I'll get married in 6 months. You give reports, you give everything straightforward. You hate the system, you see that it's not like that. So your ability to understand it means the information that you give it. So the man, the whole English teacher, killed himself for something that dropped in the mind that you are nobody, you can't make it in life, your pay is too small, look, you are still owing. The man killed himself. Remember, in emotions, not all perceptions are given. To me, the man should have killed himself. The man should get Akiola? What has Akiola done to become a billionaire? Akiola, what says the different questions? On certain people. Me and before examine the past person was so bad or apparent why you now when you English, when you teach them your mind, English tutor, you know any other school but I decided you could have just come up with past person, solve it, put it at the back, and decided teacher, English teacher at English tutor at decided college. Look for just one region in Ghana, and you see the number of schools that are like English teachers. You go to them, sell the price, test every 2 weeks, gather all of them, all the students in one place, go and teach them free. The man will be using the city's best right now. I wrote this book last week, and this book is building true story for Addison as a prophet. I've sold more than 5,000 copies. It's not on Amazon anywhere. That's the beauty. Two other ones are objects. Are you getting it? So you need to have a belief and sense in yourself and see that the reality is different from what you have perceived. It's very, very important. This one is a reverend minister in Virginia. When this man died, the whole Virginia came to his pastor in US. Pastor don't move. The man went to the pulpit on Sunday, preached from 8 to 12, told the wife, I am going home when you finish, come with the children. When they got to the man has taken his life. But there is something I want us to take over from this kind of stuff. Right? Sometimes we see the sickness around people, particular emotions. You see that the person has called in, you see that the person is very quiet, but because he's still performing the normal duty, you think that the person is still okay. Then we take that guy every support you can give. I get this from the statement that came from the wife after the man is dead. And one of them says, sorry my darling, forgive us for you fought this battle. That means the wife saw that the man was having some battles. But what did she do? So the man is still counseling. So my take home for you is that when you see the sickness, you must act appropriately. Don't worry too much. And he said, darling, forgive us, for nobody seems to have understood. That means the witnesses and the people did not really understand what the woman was going through. Very, very important. So one of the things you need to write and take home is that behind every behavior, there is an emotion. Nobody just have any behavior. Behind every behavior, there is an emotion. Now, Mr. Addison, before then, let me become the minister. Now, you see this lady. If you are related to the lady here, I'm sorry, I don't want to mention it, but this lady attended every year's secondary school. I have a conversation now. You have a challenge. You have an opportunity. Are you getting my point? When you see a problem, you have killed the creativity part of the brain, and there's nothing in that. But when you see it as an opportunity, I have filled my magic escape. It's an opportunity for me to do well in my life, so that my father, SSE or whatever, I was not. So don't see it as a problem when you see it as a problem. That is as an opportunity for me to prove to my neighbor, to prove to my colleague, to prove to my parents that I can do well. Are you with me? So take away anytime your friend say problem, take UCB from their friend. Are we all happy? Can we implement it? When you go to school or catch all the problem, just a UCB. Or maybe just a UCB. It intends their own penny. It's all the person who said, you know something, I have a child. I don't understand this. Yes, you are not speaking. Are you getting one? So that you will be prepared to go around the child. So we want to see what really might have happened. But before then, when you are starting here, why will this girl kill herself? Why will the reverend minister kill himself? Now, this is what happens in the brain. You see, our brain is divided into 3 parts. I'm not saying we have 3 brains. And we have only one brain, but divided into 3. If we have 3 brains, So the very first part of the brain has something to do with animals, reptilian brains. So apart from the rest of the institution, all of you here, you have some. Are you getting my point? Animalistic something small, put your hands together for yourself. And so from time to time, you behave like an animal. But it's also good, I agree. God has a reason of giving us this. For instance, when we get fire alarm, do you know fire alarm? Do you know its implications? It means everybody should run. And when we get fire alarm, all of you will run and leave all your hands here. It's only when you are got it there and you remember you are not eating this thing and where is my head? Your head is not there. So in this area, it will help us to deal with emergencies. So it's very good. When I descend and I put my hand at it, I'm not going to look back and say, is it not Mr. Addison? They will say, is he going to give me or stuff? No. Before you realize, you won't have. At a point in time, if you take it without compassion, that is not best to deal with emergency. But when we grow with time experience, parenting, we're able to manage the stability that we do here and we become mature. And research has shown that at the age of 40, if nobody had taught you emotional intelligence, you would have developed emotional intelligence yourself. So when I came across that research, I said, wow, it's in a year, it's life within at 40. They may not have done rigorous research, but they have every evidential and experience backing statement that they made. So when something happens and with our experience, we don't fully get it moves into the middle brain. Now, in the middle brain is also referred to as the emotional part of the brain. Now, there are three things I want you to know about the emotional part of the brain. All that I'm teaching when you go to teach your college, your note, class, go and start the same time teaching emotional intelligence SE. Class, I know you will say yes. Any student do that, I will come to the school and give you 200 any student. So do it, let the headmistress report it, send it to me when you are teaching your college. When you go, teach them. Now, this middle part of the brain is the emotional part of the brain. Now, this is where all the negative experiences are stored. First one. Food and we work with you now. Secondly, this is the strongest part of the brain. So when something happens, this part will kick in first. So give me some, I have to start all in my face. He said, I don't know if I understand this because the two are telling me how we are one party. When you told me what kind of status is why don't I record your status or what about Ghana now? I was saying, but actually, time that is not what we are. So this part of the brain will bring all the negativities and genetics out first and they begin to act. Now, thirdly, they will go and hijack the new brain, the rational brain. So in the state of a second, you can't take rational. So anything you are going to frustrated, don't do what you are trying to do. Take your time, take the treatment, teach somebody to take, speak to someone, get some counseling. Once you are doing that, the emotional brain will release the rational brain. Now, you are settled, you can take rational. Very, very important. Because this one here can be to do like, we have business for some of these things for us. Are you with me? Good. So now, let's go here. Emotions have a cost. We are coming to an end very soon. Emotions have a cost. When emotions are not properly managed, you pay a heavy price. This is something that happened in Accra. Have you seen this picture anywhere? Have you seen it anywhere? Where? Let me see. News at home. What was the news about? A woman went to buy chemo for her man. Is that not good? So something happened. The police officer could not manage it well. They had problem. I had a video here. I was interviewed. I was called to the police headquarters. Interviewed by Joy Prime something by what is the name? Israelite. Have you seen Israelite? Yes. So they interviewed me about this situation. Now, emotions are the cause. You see that when the small girl could not handle the emotions well, she killed herself, parents have lost, she has also lost, friends have lost. Are you getting my point? A whole lot. Now, this woman was very frustrated with the bankers because she has money there. She went there Monday, no money, Tuesday, no money, Wednesday, no money, Thursday, no money. Friday, 4:30. When people get to that stage, there are two ways. Either do or die or die alone. So the woman got to that stage, and the police officer thought that he had been trained to deal with that, not knowing he doesn't understand emotions. If the police officer had understood the emotions and what you are going to do today, he would have handled the woman right. Mr. Addison, how would the police officer have handled that woman? When people are very emotional, frustrated and disappointed, there's a key word you have to apply: knowledge. We call it validation. Everybody say validation. 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 So they took me there and I defended the woman. I was one of the very few people that defended the woman. President David, a lot of the woman is now ready. To be frank, we got to a time she stopped going to the court because one of the Kwesi if you see the Baba, that's why I'm fighting this car because police are managing positions. The police should have done validation. How do we do validation in terms of it? But I want you to write this one down. In validation, your words and your actions must demonstrate to the person that you know something about it. In validation, your words and your actions must demonstrate to the person in question that you knew something that had happened. So, Mr. Addison, why would I do this? And validation is biblical. Anybody, including my senior police, anybody that can give me the story of the scripture, I will give you one of them. Validation is biblical. Validation is biblical. In validation, your words and your actions must demonstrate the person in question that you knew something that had happened. You are not there to judge the person. You are not going to say, why are you something in the banking world? In validation, you did not get it from validation. In validation, your words and your actions must demonstrate to the person in question that you knew something that had happened. Let them move forward. Let them get, but remember when we did BBC, are you with me? So, let's ask you, how will the police officer have demonstrated validation to this woman? So, this is what the police officer has done. Your words, your actions. Oh, 2 seconds. Easy with the yes. Question here. Who will you be? But then police officer, woman is human. I said, I will be there. He came to them and got I was sorry for the police in our point. But the police is man fast. Because when people are that level, they are like people getting down in the sea. The strategy to save someone who is getting down. If not, you yourself will be down first. So the police officer did not have that ability to validate the emotion partner. So she went and said, don't you know that I'm the police uniform? The woman said, I don't care about your uniform. Why I'm watching you now? I'm getting down. This is my last appearance. When nobody sees me, that will be the end of me. You heard your police credentials. She stood up and started fighting the police officer. The police officer got angry anymore. He wanted to do it. Emotion, very, very important. You need to fight. It's me, there's a strategy. So it's like, there's a strategy. Need a man that stands with you on the outside. Don't get impatient. It's not very bad. That's the only way this person will open up. Now, when you validate people's emotions, the relationship that is endless will move into collaboration. You can understand. More than wine. one person who saw about it, just the next one at so one day I got very interested and I give them a strategy for evangelism. You don't go to evangelism, they are the labels happening, the Lord of prostitution is no more. You must get these people into the house of the Lord. You don't go and say, don't you know that Christ is coming? Heaven is there. Hey, we are going to take it and what's so so you go with fornication. Like, oh, sweetheart. Wow, I like the best of all of us. When you do a connection here, it's massive. And we sit down and you say that what you want to take, I will take it. Yo, what I want to take. I love you. You want to be smart. Guys love you. If not, be real about that. Because I love you and say that. But when Christ loves you, you know why I love you. Sorry. I like you. You know this way. You know where you are going and you see the woman crying. Because you are validated. Now validation is American. Who can give you the storyline for the reputation? Validation is about. Right? While we were still sinners. Oh, I can hear you. While we were still sinners. Yes. Christ did not come and kill us. He validated us. I get my point. So Zacchaeus, I know everything about you. I can see you in your test. You are very rich. But I said, no. He did not say those things. He said, today, for the effort you have made, I know that you have something that you will get rid of. You validated salvation has come. Zacchaeus now, I want to give everything out. So it's only when you validate people that you can go support them. Are you with me? So now I want us to do some simple calculation. Very, very important. I don't normally do it, but I added it to your own. It's a special one. I've come up with something I call emotional calculus. So I'm going to do calculations in emotions with the lady in mind. Remember, when the lady had a single issue, so the lady's issue was failure in what? Example. Are you with me? The lady's issue was the failure in what? Example. So let's take that one and then challenge. That is the challenge the lady had. He failed one example. Remember, a single circumstance can bring about a varied emotions. So I will use one example. My friend can. Now, you know, when the lady had a challenge in one of the modules, we are going to do this. We write A and S. A and S. The challenge. And you know, use the opportunity. The opportunity was that I filled one module. When the lady filled one module, the parents listened. When the lady filled one module, the parents and everybody is looking at just one issue, favor of the module. That was the end. To be emotionally intelligent, you must know the number of emotions that will come and visit the lady because of that one particular challenge. Are you getting it? So we are going to start. I'm starting number one. For me, if I'm lying, tell you. When I start 1, 2, you also add the rest to 10 is true. So to me, the failure in the model has made this lady, we are doing emotional calculations, counting the number of emotions that the lady is back. So to me, the lady is frustrated. If I'm lying, tell you. Am I lying? So right first emotion, frustration. One issue made the lady feel frustrated. Second, she's thinking of what the parent will say. So she is afraid. If I'm lying, you tell me. So one issue, 2 emotions now, who can add another one? What do you think after the fear and frustration? What other emotion is this there back there? Embarrassment. Put your hands together for her. Embarrassment. So write it. Embarrassment. I saw another one the other day. What? Disappointment. Now for her. People are going to tell you. Disappointment. How many emotions have we got? 4. That's another. Sadness. Put your hands together for it. One person. 5 emotions now. Okay. What? Depressed. Put your hands together for it. Depressed. One person. One flavor. Have you seen it? Okay. That's one. Wow, which school? I can't get. This is your last time. December. Please pick one for me. Most of the time, people don't say, angry with herself. Are you angry with herself? Did you say anger already? No. But I like when she added angry with herself. Most of the time, when some of these things happen, we blame ourselves. I should have wake up early and do the you know this letter, so you start blaming your own self. Are you? So how many emotions now? 7. That's one. Anxiety is very anxious now. 8. Let's get to the end. Okay, let's end it. Now, look at something. You see how dangerous it is for you to go and teach this thing. One issue, she's already battling 8 emotions. What you can do to reduce the emotions, transfer positive emotions. Yeah, I know you are frustrated. I know you are disappointed. You are even angry at yourself. But what I want you to do is that take your time. Don't be so angry. Don't be frustrated. I will make sure that I was sticking with you in the things the next time you will do. Are you with me? Put your hands together for this. So, now, this is the last strategy. 2 minutes I have more. So, I have what I call ABCD multiple EIAU. ABCD. Your ABCD multiple to the EIA1. Let's start to see what is A. A is aggressive. Before you emotionally trained, you have the ability to manage emotions, like what the girl did do. This is what you do. So the A is constant. We don't know what you are going through. Are you getting it? So what was the A of the girl? The A of the girl was the failure in one of the one. Is that not it? Now, let's move to the B. This is what I want you to write down. B is beliefs and assumptions. Beliefs and assumptions. I call it what people will say. And I want us to do the beliefs now. Now, when the lady had a problem in one of the subjects, let's say mechanical drawing, what do you think were some of the beliefs and assumptions that the lady would be hearing or people would say? She has a low IQ. Put your hands together. You see, remember the beliefs are the assumptions. What will people say? Are you getting up? Who can tell me about that? No matter how hard she tries, she will never be. People will just write her or she will be speaking to herself. Very good answers. Okay. She doesn't learn. Now remember, this girl's father is an MP. It will make a bring us from Ottawa. So Ottawa will invest in back. Are you getting my beliefs, assumptions, obscenities, she never learned. Now, you see the beliefs. Are you getting the beliefs? Now take it for me. Whatever you do in the sea depends on the B. Good. Your mind is good. Body languages are very, very important. The way someone says will tell you whether she's here or not. If you are not going to our prophets like this, because of your sitting arrangement, are you agree? They will do it very soon. So, pass. Are you getting my point? In my family, we don't do well in invest. What will happen to the seed will not be good. Do you believe that? Are you getting it? So what you have to do is to manage the what? The peace. Now to do the peace, you must start to what I call. So we don't talk about the seed now. What I'm saying is that before you do the seed, which is your final decision, your president, move to the D. D called what? Dispute. You have to dispute what people are saying. Now you come to the assumption. So for instance, if they get me that writing the exam that I was sick for almost 1 week, as soon as I came one day, I go and write the exam. Then that lady is now going to dispute what the people are saying. Are you getting my point? So if I was the lady, I have to dispute it. If what I am hearing or people saying is not true. Now to do that, you must have evidence to debate yourself. What evidence are there for you to do the dispute? So the lady should have said, I am a Yahweh. I'm not a stupid girl. I'm not a lazy girl. Wow, I will make it another time. Because this one I was having a serious headache. That is why. So all that people are saying is not going to have an effect. What are your evidence? What resource people are if you are depending on what people are saying and what is in your head and believing yourself. You may not be from the best school, but you are in the best school now. You are here today. What good can you make out of here? Are you getting? So most of the time, the lady will kill herself because of the beliefs. And if you will not kill yourself because of the belief, then you must be doing some of these things. Debate your own self. Now, when you come to the alternative, killing yourself because of one alternative, is it the best alternative? Now remember, there is no option to whatever that you are going through. Are you with me? After all, this school, you may not have a crowd. No one has gone. Oh, yeah, you are gone. You have no opportunity again. Are you getting my point? So, killing yourself is no option. There's no way you should kill yourself, no matter what has happened. So, you ask yourself, what will be the implication? Under the implication, you ask yourself, what is the worst scenario? If I am not going to pass all the class and fail, second, what will be the worst scenario? The worst scenario is not to kill yourself. Are you with me? Look for better alternative. Instead of killing yourself, make sure that when you go home to speak to your parents, they will get you extra classes. Then you can do well. Why do you want to kill yourself? Some of us were not good in mathematics. We struggle very hard and make some credit to be and continue. Are you getting my point? You don't have to be this up. Now, usefulness. Sometimes what you hear, some of them may be true. If they are true, you hold on to it and make an end for your first one. Maybe you will not state it, and people are saying it in the word, in the deed, Musnati. They are powerful to the Musnati. It is a letter of them, it starts like a Musnati. Are you with me? So your ABCD must be equal to the UA and read about Penn State University and the IBC. Are you with me? Good. Now, 1 minute and to my senior colleagues. A 19-year research was done. In that 19-year research, a prediction came out that predicted what predicted future success in life. For the 19 years they were research between Canada and America. It would be the 19 years. I think there wasn't the one thing that said, I'm travel at the age of 5 or 6. I'm making my big head. But it has nothing to do with English and mathematics. Are you with me? It has nothing to do with English and mathematics. We speak a lot of English and mathematics. Then, what is that about? So this one is given. What they did is that they went to school and observed the children who that 40 is given. So these people were at the age of 5 and 6 years. So they went to the children, observed them working, both in the house and the school. Now, after 19 years, they follow these children and they go to When they were 30 years, they were now at the university, some are completed and they are working. So they started freezing them. When they got to the students that were doing very well, at least 4 things in them. The very first one was ability to conflict mind. Ability to conflict mind. So when you see things and fight and watch out, please don't fight. What is the problem? They are taking advantage. Have to take the private thing, don't fight. They say as a parent, go on your knees and thank that God has given you a successful child. So when we move here from today, go and practice conflict management. Go now for one and that's the problem. Come on, that since one thing, the one day there will be a sword for senior people. All the business you wanted. One by one dominate of the day was dominate. Don't profit on dominate or from you see you were able to solve. When you are in the team, everybody's happy. The next one was team building. Team building. It's not a attack and attack. We point to the talk with now. But the one get on they are collaborators. They are in a team spirit. One day they will come together and call attack. Celebrating it, bring it together, come together, become a short about today. Because we need to tell them that we are already putting some things on them. They are very bad boys. They are collaborating. Right? It won't be until are you with me? Collaborating. We are seeing team spirit, team work, collaboration is one of the 21st century. The next one is sharing. Are you with me? Share your ability to share. I'm going to give somebody that. So if you are good enough,
I will end here. You have the opportunity to meet once again. Thank you very much for your audience.
But dealing with emotion is very complex. I have really simplified it for us. Young ladies, can we give him a round of applause? We are all emotional beings and females by our very nature. No, we are wonderfully made. Very complex, and imagine one circumstances, 8 emotions. So whoever is living with you, I feel that branch of it, right? Yes, if we don't manage it well. So you know, it's so interesting that I didn't realize it's 6 o'clock. Is it 6 or 5? 6. Ooh. And nobody didn't react yet. It means we have enjoyed it. I will leave room for couple of questions. If you have any clarification, please come forward.
Mr. Addison, my question is, with some people, during periods of frustration, anger, or disgrace, to validating their emotion is hurting. Is with such people, can we use an option for them?
Good, put your hands together.
Please, I said during periods of some people.
During period of frustration. Okay. What is it working?
We are talking about patience, that is, when you're in a situation and you're trying to think that what if it's going to be this, the best, so let's say you didn't pass it, because you know what to expect. So you think, what if I got it? And that is more or less that
My question is in the form of a scenario.
If yes, how will you know the emotions that result into this change?
Wow, put your hands together. Now, so the very first question is, during your validation, you may be hurting the people that you have said. You start validation, your body language, your words, as demonstrating the person that you care about that person. Are you getting it? So you don't say, now I'm so that's the language. So that means you get the person. So that sincerity must be seen in doing that the person knows that you mean. Are you getting my point? Who was the I know your words, your actions must be sincere. You can't tell me this I love you, but I see your face to face and on your face. I may not take that serious, but automatically that words that you feel the person that you care. So please don't cry too much. I know there is a way out. Get anything you can do. Are you getting my point? The person is genuine. Of course, people will determine if you are not in good terms with the person, even validity, the person will take that love at him or her. So all these things must be expressed. I get my point. The person is there at the end of but he is son. You're off for me. Then when the man is defeated, then they be so don't do this. Are you okay now? Because sister, your hand was fine. Let me get to the question again. You said it's validating, we heard.
So please, let me use this scenario. Assuming you are this girl that boasts of yourself, you want to get to a very high position. You won't go into any relationship or you wouldn't get pregnant. And then you tell your friends this, and something happens. Assuming you are being raped. So all those around you tell you that you disgraced yourself, and then they are all telling bad things to you. But then your parents try validating you, saying that there is no problem with this. After birth, you can still continue your education. With you feel embarrassed. You think your parents are trying to cover the bad thing that you've done because they just want to help you, but that's not the best option.
So that is not the best option. Why is it not the best option? Do you want pregnancy? No. So the best option is to continue going despite the challenge. Are you ready? So challenges are there. You know that there are people that have had this problem. They go back, they have achieved what they have to achieve. So instead of seeing that they just want to help, yes, they just want to help, but it will be good for you in the end. As compared to getting pregnant, nobody wants you. They leave you to your fate. You get destroyed. The challenge with you doing carrying and all those kind of things. Are you ready for it? So although at that time they think they just want to do something for you, that is the best way. They are changing your mind. We call it the rewiring of the brain. Something has dropped into your mind. They need to rewire it. Just by it's good that you might not have gotten pregnant, but it has come. What can we do to change the situation? Are you ready? Are you okay? Okay. Put your hands together. So the next one was something to do with the difficulty of resolving your own self. You see, challenges are part of life. When you are made to believe that like what you pray was my parent that told you because we have not done anything that is bad. No. Emotions can come to you at any point in time. You will never steal somebody's thing as soon as you steal or something. So when that happens, you don't need to blame yourself. That is why I asked when somebody said, angry with yourself. The best thing you can do for yourself is to forgive yourself. Even Christ forgives us. Are you getting it? Sometimes when you hold on to yourself, defeating through mind, it stimulates your power to move forward. That is more dangerous. That means you can't deal with your own issue. Right? I think the third one was Well, good. You start the semester doing very well, just the time. Now, you need to now do a proper reflection. Are you getting my point? And see what is going on. Probably you are sitting on now because of friends like that. You are at the back. First, maybe you were paying attention. Now you don't pay attention. It is in the classroom that you discuss other issues that have not been interest. Prioritize. You need to prioritize at this point. Make sure that your timetable is your timetable. Time to talk, socialize, time to walk to your proper stage. So knowing that your destiny is becoming something, that means there is a cost, there is a risk. You can do it better than anybody helping you. Are you getting my point? Unless your head is just come and sees you in the dormitory during the prayer time, it will tell you that what you are doing because you want to know. But you know what you are doing, that will probably contribute to that. So you need to reassess yourself from time to time when you see that your performance and business are not doing good. If there's anything that will fear you, anxiety, somebody troubling you, seeing certain things that are troubling you, you need to be able to voice out your consciousness in your head. Okay.
Please, someone who is traumatized over any identity.
Someone who is traumatized
over any identity.
he has seen somebody being raped or something. You see yourself, sex tape, yourself have gone out. Or how do you read whatever? I'm not trying to set yourself free. Yeah? Okay. Right now, okay. Okay.
Please, if you are angry, what are some of the ways you can control that actually not me to distract?
If you are angry, what are some of the ways you can do to control yourself? Okay.
This is not a question, but I want to seek for your help. I have a friend in school. She learns all right. But when the class is noisy, you tell her look at the back of the class. She's always reading. So one day they gave us our test papers. She failed. Like she doesn't read it in class. That one day is in class. So she came to me. She was like, she's to stop school. And I asked her why. She said anytime she learns hard, when she tries all her best to get still, she doesn't make it. I was like, we are all like that. So she was like, I'm 90 now, she just tell me to stop school. And I was like, I can't tell you to stop school. That one day you have to encourage yourself. I was like, I'll help you. So we started a one-on-one learning. They said that she failed. So this time she was like, if she goes to, she will come back again.
Put your hands together. Let me start with your focus. So this is a friend. No matter how she tries, she's still not doing well, right? Now, probably, please, let's pray at the point in the letter before the program. Every other, the basics, you have together, I remember, if you are feedback, if you are not amounting anything, and we are one side, I don't feel there is another thing you are contributing. Are you getting it? Probably need attention. Probably question reading the question and understanding it is another thing. Probably English. Probably need comprehension when teaching is going on in another issue. Are you getting it? There must are not so many other factors that are unknown to you and me. If they are giving if you totally disturbed your situation. And some of these things, we'll take notice, but we need to really dig down, get them one and see the support. And is the person still in the school with you? So she's saying that it will not come again.
Just like she learns how to work is better than she can use. So I don't know what to tell her.
seen his flu cancer? Have you reported him to his flu cancer? No. So please, one of the things that you have to do is don't do it on your own. It's very good that when your friends come to you and you try certain the best thing is to report to your counsellor. Are you ready? So that they will sit on there, they may give you that practice. Thank you very much. Then there was ways to manage anger. Please, there are so many ways to manage anger, but first to prevent them. Are you getting my point? For instance, you are with somebody and you know that what the person is saying will make them angry. It's better you walk away. Are you with me? And know that you may not have the power to control the source, but the management is within you. You can decide to do it right away. So when you are angry, frustrated, if there is a need for you to report to authorities, you do it. Instead of fighting, look for the best alternative to deal with the situation. Are you with me? So because you are angry, everything must be destroyed in the dormitory. It doesn't work like that. Are you with me? You need to work in conformity with the societal norms and the school regulations. So when you are angry, apply the best alternative. Okay. When you see yourself in necessity, that means you have done something, because once we have not done anything, this is what you see on social media. That is something like a problem. You see, these things it's very damaging, but it has happened. First, to me, you need to learn the Bible lesson. Are you with me? The first thing is that no matter what I will tell you, go and take yourself. No, there's nothing like killing yourself. Admit that you made a mistake, responsibility. Most of the time, it will be very challenging when you don't admit. Are you getting my point? It means when you don't admit your own fault or your own rule, you may be repeating it. But when you admit that what I did was wrong and I don't have to do that again, then it means to be able to prevent the next occurrence, even if this one stays in the system. Are you with me? So, what you have to do is that if you are doing something like that and being recorded because the person about show, oh, it will not go and those kind of things, please don't. You make sure you don't do that. Right? Okay. What's the next thing?
Please, if you want to study emotions, first what?
Okay. For now, there's no specific emotion as psychology is an area there are other professional courses that when you grow up, right? So please take my number, right? Don't WhatsApp me for any other thing, right? But thinking this one is more important. When you go home, look for emotional intelligence TV, not in the school. When you go home, there are a lot of videos there. Emotional intelligence TV, EITV. You see a lot of videos. So in everywhere, emotional intelligence TV, EITV. Right? Then, when you go home and speak to your parents, you want to engage in schools and communities.
Our first thanks goes to Almighty Allah for guiding and protecting us from the beginning to the end of the program. Thank you, Almighty Allah. And we say thank you to our special guest, Mr. Kwesi, Addison, for educating us on emotional intelligence first aid. And we say thank you to all the head resources for being with us from the beginning to the end. Thank you very much. And we say thank you to the chaplains and the teachers for being with us from the beginning to the end. Very thankful to you people. And to my colleagues, I say very thankful for your cooperation. Thank you very much. And once we learn, please try and teach our colleagues from the school when we do that.
begin our prayers in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for our lesson on emotions today. We thank you for bringing Mr. Addison to us today. Thank you for helping us understand whatever you taught us today. We pray and ask you to help us so that we'll be able to apply it in our lives wherever we go. In the mighty name of Jesus, I pray. Amen. We end our prayers in the name of the Father, the Son, and the